Hi guys, it's Disetsu here. So the other day we had the privilege of spending time at House of Hope Empowerment Center in Orphanage, meeting its founder, Pastor Comfort, and one of the very first children she welcomed into that safe home. In just a short visit, we got to see and understand their needs on a deeper level, and also witnessed the love and confidence that Pastor Comfort has poured into these children. It was such a joy to share a little quality time with them, to hear their dreams, to recognize the seeds of greatness inside of each and every one of them. Our Heart for Purpose gives is to come alongside homes like these, to be stewards of the vision, to create opportunities, and to help those children achieve their goals.
Hi, I am Caitlin Jacobs. I am 19 years old. I'm staying in Rivoli, at 201 Buffalo Street. I am the first founder of House of Hope, one of the first kids that came here. Yeah, when I grow up, I so fully want to be a lawyer because I feel like I have a lot to say about everything. I'm also a wheelchair basketball player. I've been playing basketball for like couple of years now, but next year we're flying to Congo for our first match. And yeah, I think and I like to smile, man. And where I used to stay, I never like obviously went out. I was like always inside the house and everything. So when my mom first passed away, when she first took me to school and everything, because I never knew that people who have like disabilities like could also like play sports and everything. So when I got to the school, Pastor always told me that whatever happens, always do your best and always smile and always show the great side of you and what God did for you. So yeah, and then I saw people do basketball. I was like, wow, I also want to try do that someday. And then yeah, it got to the fact of where I'm doing it now. I've been bringing golds back home only. I'm currently here for like 10 years now. Yeah, life has been great actually. They've Pastor Nema and the Gogo here, they have like taught me a lot, and that I shouldn't like mostly like depend on people. I should like focus, because someday people are not always gonna be there to help me where I need. So I need to learn like to keep up my pace and do things for myself. So yeah, everything here has been great. I feel this is home for me. Yeah, I just don't like going outside a lot. I feel like I keep the complexion well. I used to stay in a place like there down. They used to like call it like Zombie. Yeah, that was the name of the place. I think there everything, yeah, my life there, it was hard, man. I don't wanna say a lot about it, but yeah, I didn't have a proper like decent life, but they treated me in a way of like also like trying to hold on. I had to take care of my brothers. Think the most things I can say is that I tried. I tried to be something. Every day I would wake up, I would like help. I would like peel like things like for the dogs to eat and everything. So cause my uncle, he would like do like dacha, he would sell that like for a living. And yeah, I used to stay there, and then usually my mom she used to like come and visit and everything. And then there was a time whereby she came, but usually 7 o'clock is not late. I wouldn't say 7 o'clock is late, 9 o'clock is late. And then my uncle got so frustrated at my mom for the fact that he took a spade and like, I don't know, cry, man. Yeah, so he took like a spade and then like he hit my mom with it like while I watched. And then I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything about it because I didn't also want to like go and like live on the streets. Then my mom, she came in with like knowing that what my uncle just did to her. She sat down on the couch telling me like, it's okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. And then as me, I chose to believe her, saying that she's gonna. Yeah, I chose to believe her when she said she's gonna be back, and then she never like returned after a long time. And then there was like a nice function that happened where my uncle, he took me, and then that's where I met past. That's where she took me in. I had cancer when I was young. It happened in 2008. So I was like doing everything that a normal child would do. But then after weeks, around May, cancer strike, and then I stopped crawling, and then I was like pulling my legs and everything. And then my dad and them took me to the hospital, and then they told him that I had cancer. So like my hair was falling out and everything. But yeah, my mom, she didn't know what to do. Cancer's the cause of why I'm sitting on this thing. But I loved, yeah. The one that like affects the spine. Yes. Neuroblastoma, if it's something like that. Yeah. Pronunciation is not good, but yeah, it's there. Of when I started staying here, I would like go to church, like get anointing oil. She would like always like rub over me and pray to God for me to have movement and everything. And then I like started like feeling like when I need to go to the bathrooms and everything. So like yeah, Ma did a lot. And then when I started going to school, that's where I also like got physio, where yeah, they would do like the usual exercises like for the whole body, but it would also mostly like focus on my lower abdomen, like going down, so that at least knowing that now when you play basketball, you use like mostly your top body going up. The bottom part is just like where you like need to like turn to control your chair and like use your hands. Yeah. My granny, her name is Mam Rose. She told me that being on a wheelchair, it doesn't define you, right? She always gave me the thing that there is so many kids out there who have serious disabilities that is like really bad also, but they never let that stop them from doing things. So she always told me that if basketball is something that you want to learn, watch videos about it, check how they do it, and then try do it someday. So she gave me the motivation of like continuing, and they gave me the motivation to continue with sports. Yeah. Obviously in life we learn that everybody's not going to be there for long. So it's a situation whereby you either choose whether you're going to continue being that person that wants to continue begging people for attention or begging people to help and everything, or instead of trying to be that person that's going to stand up and be like, you know what, just because I am disabled doesn't mean that people can just choose to do whatever. If you choose to stand your ground, even though yeah you can stand, but you sit or stand your ground, it doesn't matter what you can do. As long as you choose to make a change in your life to try be someone better, then that is a big achievement that someone else can achieve. Yeah.
My name is Comfort Ramodu from Rivali. I am the founder of House of Hope, Empowerment Center and Orphanage. I was working for one of the big financial institutions, but one day when I was on leave, I was just seeing the kids all over around. And when I tried to ask, why are you not in school? And the children were telling me, I don't have this, I don't have this, concerning uniforms. And I went and purchased what they said they need. And come a week down the line, I found the very same child with the uniform. That one, it made me to go deeper, to dig what is really happening. And when I extend my help to go to the parents to just find out what is happening. Yes, I discovered that there is some challenges which needs intervention. So I offered my help, whereby I will house these children during the week for them to just go to school. And some of them, they were not in school for a very long time. So I had to go and register them again. So I called the parents to say, for me to help you, we need to work together. I will I will make sure the children, they go to school. But Fridays, you come, you fetch your child. Sundays, I will come and fetch the children. But every morning, 6 o'clock, you need to be here. The children need to hear from you. Goodbye. You must do your work. You must do, as parents, you carry that authority over your child. And yes, the parents came. But in that process, I tend to learn more about them. And I started to help in those areas which they needed help in. And most of the parents, they were empowered and stand on their own, and they took the children. Some of the children now, they already completed their schools. The challenges were more with us parents. In our community, we are challenged with substances. Yes, so the challenges laid there. But most of the children who had parents, with the empowerment they were getting on our side, they tend to change their ways, and they look after their own children, and we found ourselves left with those who does not have anyone to help them. And we started working with the social workers, whereby now they start bringing the children who's got different challenges. I grew up with my grandmother. My grandmother, who just wanted to empower the community. So back then, whereby our fathers will come here and they neglect the families back home, and my grandmother will call them, do them knitting and whatever, and just doing the handworks with them. And she will take the children for those who are going to work. So she will look after those children until they come back. Yes. At the moment, it's me and Mom Rosie, and the other lady who help us with hospitals with the disabled. The other day, I had an event to the community, and I just saw this little girl, and she was amazing. But the reason why I called her to come, she was just coming to visit me for a weekend. The reason why I wanted her to come, I just wanted to sort some stuff around her. And when she comes here, I discovered that she is not even going to school. So I started to work on her to get the school for her. And Caitlin ended up being here. Yes. My dream is to have a bigger place whereby we're gonna have more children who are coming from this disadvantaged background, and we raise them in the principles of God, and they go out there and impart on the children the principles of God.
All key things that you would want support in?
I would say it's education, more in education, and entertainment, and emotional support. And yes, food-wise, the resources for making us to function. I believe the angels, they are with me. I think you can also see that it's so calm. You can't even say there are children in here.
And we know, like we said, that every ticket that you buy to the Back to the Garden event helps us go closer and closer to reaching this goal. You sowing into the lives of children, giving them hope and helping us transform generations just by one ticket. Together, we know we can build a future where every child has a chance to heal, every child has a chance to dream, and that every child knows that it is also for them to thrive. Thank you so much for watching, and let's make mental health attainable one child at a time.